Hey guys, this is Sarah. I'm going to demo my full-tone soul bender. I'm going to be playing through my 1966 Fender Bandmaster amp and 2 guitars.
Oh my gosh! Okay everyone, 10 years ago to the date, September 17th, 2011 is when I created my YouTube channel and posted my first YouTube video ever. So today everyone, we freaking celebrate. Let's go! Oh my god, do you think like my neighbors thought I got shot? That was so loud. Oh my god, look at all this confetti. Oh my god, that was so fun. I'm so glad we did that. Whew. Okay, everyone, where do I start? First, thank you for subscribing. 2, wow, things have changed in 10 years. I remember some of my first videos, I was almost whispering. I was like, hey guys, hi, this is Sarah. Today I'm gonna teach you about cameras. Yeah, thank goodness. I've been able to be a little bit more me on camera. Shout out, it only took 10 years. And before we dive in today, I just have a really cool announcement. I've been working on this stuff for over 6 months. Oh my gosh, it feels, I'm just so excited. Guys, these are peach pods. So we have beautiful peachy cases for your AirPods. I mean, I just wanna sit here and just, so cute. Also, we have dark mode, watch out. We have watch bands, oh my gosh, tech peachy merch. And then also to commemorate the special milestone, 10 years, we printed 100 t-shirts, Stay Peachy, established 2011. And it was so cool because we worked with John's Skate Shop, Dave, they have a printer out there. And yeah, it's so exciting. This YouTube channel started really with one thing, and it is an obsession with gear. You guys know I just get kind of obsessed with things. I go down rabbit holes. And so I loved playing music in middle school and high school. And I would stay up so late on thegearpage.net. If anyone knows, like now people have reverb.com to sell gear, but thegearpage.net was the place to figure out what pedal, amp, guitar do I need to buy that will retain its value or I can sell for more later, but I'm also gonna get some sick tone in the meantime. Oh my gosh, I would just be so deep into those forums and, you know, oh, does this fuzz pedal have germanium transistors or silicon Yeah, that's where this all started. I'm a gearhead, always been a gearhead, so it is special to know now that I am just so back in this tech-centric world in a very genuine way, because I feel like I started there and it all started with guitar. So I wanted to congratulate myself with a new guitar. I know that seems crazy, but I sold most of my guitar equipment to fund video cameras so I could do my YouTube channel back in the day. And I was like, you know, let's just buy a new guitar. And guitars under $1,000 have gotten so much better and they're so beautiful. I bought this new Gretsch guitar and I've been rocking and rolling. Was that cheesy? Rocking and rolling? Sarah, are you 50 years old?
Did your mom write this script?
Okay guys, this box right here. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay, back in the Gretsch family. My first Gretsch ever was a Gretsch Electromatic, and that's their more affordable series of guitars. So this is kind of a version of that, but it's a different family, the Streamliner family. And for the first time, it's still a semi-hollow body guitar, but they also put P90s on a Gretsch. That's the pickup if you don't know. Feels like Christmas. Feels like I'm a little girl on Christmas. Woo, this is so exciting. Wow, wow, wow. This guitar is gorgeous. The only guitar I kept is a seafoam green, so I was like, hey, why not keep it in the family? What's so cool about Gretsch is I feel like they don't hold out on making their cheaper, more affordable guitars look cool. This is only a $600 guitar, so it didn't come with a case, but it has this trimming, it has like these wicked knobs that I've never seen before. Oh man. Okay, so we gotta plug it in, of course, of course. Oh, this sounds great.
You know, music was kind of my gateway drug into this huge creative world. Hey, my band needs a music video. I know how to learn iMovie. What's this Final Cut Express? I think that was the first Final Cut I used. And then I had Pro at school, and I took an A for V class, and I just fell in love. And then I started selling some of my guitar gear for my first camera, but I really started editing, I would say in like 6th or 7th grade. So editing actually came before filming. It's crazy. I was probably 4 or 5 years into my YouTube channel before I properly knew how to use a camera. Like, that's crazy. So that shouldn't discourage you from creating things. You don't need to know all of the bells and whistles of all of this gear. You know, I just had stuff to say. I wanted to film other people saying stuff, and I just went for it. But something that really changed me, I feel like, in the beginning of all of this was getting out of Texas for the first time. I grew up in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and basically I was 18 years old. I had just graduated high school, and I had never really gone beyond Texas. I went to Colorado like 1 or 2 times with the fam. Oh wait, I went to Florida once for Disneyland, and I hung out with the Fairly Odd Parents. That was pretty cool. But besides that, I really, you know, I didn't know what was happening beyond the world. And then I took a trip to New York City when I was 18 years old, and I graduated high school. That changed me. I was like, cities? What are cities? I mean, I've been to Dallas, but New York, what? And I left that trip, and I was like, one day I'm gonna live here. I'm gonna live here. But starting there just kind of started my travel journey. I would babysit, I would tutor kids, I would referee basketball games. I was a hostess at the original Pancake House. Does anyone know that? I was a great hostess, but every dime went back into traveling. I was like, okay, how do I go to Iceland? Okay, wait, if I get this credit card and I get those travel points, and that $800 ticket turns into $200, and you know, and I just fell in love with traveling, and I fell in love with, what does this GoPro do? Oh my gosh, the slow motion feature, the blah, 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 and it got me hooked on filming.
All carry-on items securely stowed.
We are stuck.
And I just fell in love with like vibes and music. You know, music was really my start, and I would film a lot of other people. And then I was like, hey, like I should, you know, show off these cameras that I'm getting. And that enters the era of 2014 camera tutorials, Sarah.
Hey guys, it's Sarah. In this video, I just want to show you a very quick tutorial on how to use the Tascam DR40. I'm going to show y'all today 2 of my favorite camera bags. Today we are talking about camera lenses. Yay!
Listen, I will say, and I'm gonna say it here on my 10-year video. I don't want to toot my horn too hard, but I was one of the first people that got beyond my desk, took a piece of tech, and like essentially vlogged with it, like a tech review, but out and about in the real world, showing it off. I am going to somewhat claim some of that, starting that. Is that fair? But here's the thing. I had no idea how to be on camera. I was so shy. I was scared. Are my parents listening to me in the other room? Are they gonna call me a freaking dork? Now, hey, parents, love you. They've been super supportive. They've been great. But when you're a kid and you're starting this quirky, weird YouTube thing, it used to not be cool to post videos to YouTube, guys. Okay, now Logan Paul, like the jocks of the world, are the top of the top, right? But that wasn't the case in the beginning. So I was really shy, and I was like, I almost looked bored. You know, we just watched some of the footage, and I was kind of like, hey guys, like maybe I was trying to act cool, you know, that was the thing when you were just a kid. But while I was doing that, I was genuinely like obsessed with storytelling. And I was like, hey, I don't have many exciting things to share with the world, but I know these creative people and I want to test out this new gear. And I made a docuseries that I feel like still stands to this day. You can go and watch it, Creative Spaces TV. 3 seasons of just really cool, awesome, genuine creative people showing off their space and their process. And that really helped inform my later videos of being obsessed again with the process and showing the behind the scenes of how people make things.
New Creative Spaces TV episodes. Yay!
I dropped out of college.
If you're not familiar with the company Adobe, they're everywhere, and they have this thing called the Creative Residency, which basically funds a year of just creating. And I applied and I got it. Like, I got it. In this video, I'm talking about everyone's favorite vlogger and how to Casey Neistat a vlog in Casey Neistat vlogging format.
Sarah, I'm sorry I didn't ask your permission if I could use your video in my video, but I'm just gonna assume it's okay. This girl, Sarah, really represents what is great about YouTube.
And now I get to hang out with like 40,000 of my closest friends and take this journey. Thumbnail. What's a good clickbait title for this?
I can't believe it happened. It happened again.
So I found myself out of college. I dropped out with only 4,000 subscribers, you know, seeking out that Adobe opportunity. Just got huge validation from the biggest vlogger on the YouTube platform. And then I found myself vlogging almost every single day in my dream city, New York. Hey, so hi. I'm pretty excited about sharing this process of moving to New York City with you. It is going to be a process. I am officially here. Watching some of that footage and looking back at it now, it's like, oh, I kind of just got like a little emotional there. Hold on, I gotta stop because Sara doesn't cry. You know, it's really cool to look at that footage now because that just launched things. All of a sudden, I had a platform, I had funding from Adobe, and I was going to all of these cool YouTube conferences, traveling, meeting my heroes. I mean, looking back at little baby Sara, you know, she knew nothing. And now I'm like friends with the Justines of the world and Marquez and Casey and, you know, these people who I looked up to now feel like I'm among them is just, oh, it's so cool. Again, I just hated college so much. These are tears of me so thankful I'm not in electrical engineering anymore. I have my support peach with me now. We juggled for an Instagram story to promote the peach pods, but this is something that actually when I first met Justine, we were like, I can juggle. And she was like, oh my God, I can juggle too. And then we juggled together in the first video we ever did. But just like the people, you know, I met my now fiance, John, on YouTube. If it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't have a fiance. John wouldn't be in my life.
Ready?
Born ready.
John is not a friend. He's my boyfriend. And you know, just so many good things have come from this, and it is very overwhelming because it's like the best thing ever. You're living your dreams, but it's also like it's just hard sometimes. And you guys have been with me as we've, you know, like been throughout this journey of the ups and downs.
Your girl got in a pretty bad electric bike accident in New York City. Getting hit kind of was just the final straw for me of 2020. I know so many people have had worse than me, but I wouldn't be honest if I didn't just have one moment with you guys. Like, it's been rough.
You know, I've made a couple videos for you guys. The past year and a half has been very hard for the entire world. So I don't want to just like shoot off into an entire monologue of woe is me, but I've been right there with you guys. I mean, I really isolated as someone who only has like a few BFFs and then there's my family, like that's it. So kind of like slowing the roll of the momentum of 2019. I mean, I was having a lot of fun. I don't know, I was like emceeing at events, like, hey, I'm here at CES, blah, blah, blah. And I was collaborating with a lot of people, and it was my best year ever, like financially and just person-wise. John and I were having a fun time in New York, and you know, it all came to just a stop. We got engaged 3 weeks before the pandemic started. And then, it's so funny, we get engaged, John asks, will you marry me? And then moments later, we're moving in with my parents, me and my fiance, for 6 weeks into Texas because we got so freaked out in New York. God, it was so scary. You know, we were living in Manhattan. It was the center of everything. And it was just, I mean, I was having panic attacks for the first time. I actually just had one recently for the first. I thought it was over it, but that's fine. Like legitimately not being able to stop my hyperventilating. I was never a person, you know, I've never gotten depressed, but that was the first time that I feel like I was feeling real anxiety with the rest of the world, right? And to just worry about YouTube videos and to worry about brand deals and to worry about all of that stuff while it feels like the world is crumbling around you is a lot. And you know, a lot of people too, it's like, This video's gonna be so long, but hey, as a Peachy fan, we're hanging out now. One of the video projects I was really excited about was my Leica documentary, which you guys are probably like, oh yeah, where is that? You were like hyping it up. Well, the core of that documentary was, oh, I'm not gonna be able to make it through it. I thought I was gonna be able to make it through it after, it's almost been a year. Okay, I'm gonna do it with my eyes closed. Maybe I should just write it down. I'll write it down. No, I'll put it in text, because I can't say this without tears. So that was one of the reasons why last year was like extremely hard. That's why you might not ever see that video. I don't know if I'll ever go back to it. I guess on a little bit more of a light note, also, I got sued, kind of, and I was in just a lot of lawsuits, like multiple things that I got myself into, things that we had to proactively do. I don't know if you know this, but sometimes when you work with brands, they just don't pay you. So you have to then sue them and say, give me my money, but then you spend half of that money on lawyer's fees. One of my childhood cats died. Like, come on. 2020 and 2021. You know, and also on the second channel, I've kind of been talking about how we also moved to Texas at the height of a 1 in 100-year winter storm that kind of demolished the condo building, the condo that we bought into. We're just now kind of like on the other side of that. And so moving just took a little bit longer. And so there was, you know, a big morale dip. And I feel like just now, like literally just this past month, I took a big break over the summer, but with kind of tech coming back up and me kind of just like feeling the momentum again, just now as I'm talking to you guys, am I feeling much better? I don't know, I just feel like I'm back kind of like on a wave, where you're just like, okay, this will probably come crashing down again. Shit hits the fan sometimes. But I just feel like I'm progressing. And it might not be as fast as what I was in 2019, but I feel the momentum. I also feel the ability to take the necessary steps forward. There's been a lot of like self-reflection of me as a human, what I'm capable of doing right now and what I need. And a big desire that came out of, you know, this past chapter in my life was to just really like collaborate. I don't need to do everything on my own. Listen, there is 10 years of videos on this YouTube channel that you can go back and see what Sara can do on her own. But I am now excited to see what does it look like when I take a step back, but also have a team around me that can help me make things. And I can focus on different aspects of videos. And I don't have to be in every single frame of a Premiere or Resolve timeline. I love telling stories, editing is my jam, but I wanna work with an editor. I wanna work with a filmer and producer to make my videos better. I feel that hunger to make things and not make them on my own. And that is what I'm most excited about right now. I'm excited to show you guys where we're about to go, because it completely contradicts a video I made. That's all I'm gonna say right now. But first of all, my phone needs to stop going off. And second of all, we're getting some Raising Cane's, because I haven't eaten all day. The longer I wait to eat, the more prone I am to eat fast food. So I switched to Verizon because 5G. They're apparently the best 5G people in DFW, like real 5G. And I couldn't even send a text message out. And so I'm doing a speed test now. And it can't even connect to do the speed test. We got 2 5G bars. I feel like I'm being disappointed by a lot of tech right now. It's fine though.
It's okay, we're getting canes.
Yeah. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna have to do the 4-finger combo because I'm that hungry. Okay, so I need 2 box combos. Oh no, this is so quick. Oh my god, it's too much pressure. Oh my god. Oh my god, another human. Drop the camera. Drop the camera. So you know how Google has like a chef for their company and like they have really good food? This is what we have here at Peachy Enterprises. I feed you cheap chicken and fries. Enjoy. Do you remember what unit it is? I'm currently working off 1 fry right now by taking the stairs. This is so exciting. Where are we going? This is it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone. This is the new office. We shall tell you a little bit about it after we eat our chicken. I feel like we didn't give them a payoff. Okay, we ate the Raising Cane's. We should have gotten some sick B-roll. Oh well, I was too hungry, but this is the new office. I know I said I was going to work from home, but guess what? That didn't work out so well. Maybe I'll share more of that in the future. But yeah, maybe like step all the way back so we can see the first room. It has some character. It has some nice wood finishes, beautiful windows, brick, and then also we already have a black wall set up. This is where the neon peach is gonna go. Guys, you haven't seen my friend here in so long. Have you missed the peach? Hug the peach. This is what happened. I was playing Nerf football in my condo and accidentally the football bounced from the living room into the bedroom where this was like on the ground. It literally went bop, bop, psh, and broke the top part of the peach. So guess what? There's a new color involved. This is not the same peach that you're familiar with. So we'll light that up in a second. Yeah, and then we walk over here and we have like a whole nother section of the office. So I don't exactly know everything, where everything's gonna go. That's for sure gonna be the peach setup wall, right? Here they already have kind of a blue screen. So I'm wondering if I should just roll with that. Should we just, guys, have a news show with a blue screen, get that going? Or I might just paint it and like build another cool set there. We'll see. Some more beautiful windows. And as you guys can see, it's just, I don't know, there's like a lot of character, right? And then all I know is this wall is just gonna be lined with shelves to put all of our crap because I have too much stuff. So yeah, this process finding an office was unique. Maybe I need to make a video about that as well. It was literally harder to find an office at a decent price point in Texas than New York. Maybe in New York because I had those connections of I already knew where people were having a creative space. I am paying more in rent here than in New York, but it is bigger. And yeah, this was kind of just like the best out of all of our options. I saw a lot of offices and I'm excited about this one. Rent's a little bit higher than I would like, but hey, anything to make the videos better, right? So exciting stuff, new beginnings, right? And I think this peach is gonna be a surprise. So this is a big moment. Let's turn on the peach. As you guys can see, I put it against a like glass ceramic so it's easier to move around because every time I move offices, I had to call Let There Be Neon in New York and they were like, okay, Sarah, stop moving. Hopefully this will be more reliable too now that it's like on a surface. Okay, moment of truth, you ready? I've only seen this once through a picture, so this is special for me too. You ready, guys? I'm like nervous. What if it just blows up?
I hope not.
Oh! Oh my gosh. I mean, that looks pretty sick. Man, it feels like the shop is back open, you know? It's like, okay, are you guys ready for regularly scheduled content again? Whew. Okay, guys, this is very exciting. It feels like a new beginning. You know, really the past year or two, it's kind of been like, you guys can probably relate, life is happening to you. And I think for the first time in a while, I'm like, no life, I'm gonna happen to you. Watch out, world. And maybe you guys can collectively do that with me together. If there's that one thing in your life that you've been kind of just moping about, you're kind of just like, why does this keep happening to me? And I've played the victim a lot this year. And it might be the time to say, no thing in life, I'm gonna take over, I'm gonna take control. Obviously there's things in life that happen out of your control. I've had plenty of that, but there are some things you can take control. You can say, let's do it, let's go full force. For me, a lot of that was getting focused. And honestly, just doubling down on YouTube. I'm so excited about this merch project. Just doing the most. I could make shirts, but what if I made AirPod cases? I know that's a small example, but I get in this mode where I have to do 10 different things. I have to diversify my incomes because YouTube can go away at any time. I know that's not super healthy to have a job where you're in constant fear of losing it. I mean, people have that, and especially if you're a business owner of any kind, I'm sure you feel that. And I misconstrued that feeling as I need to run 7 different businesses. And it was a good realization to have. No, Sarah, your job is YouTube. Double down on YouTube, collaborate with people that have to do with YouTube. It's just, it feels like I have more clarity. And yeah, I'm gonna stop ranting, but this is a project I did with my friends at Moment. Man, that that freaking sliding into a merch plug, I truly am a YouTuber. Just having tech accessories that helps remind you, stay peachy, live your most creative life. I just love these so much. It's something I'm so proud to put out into the world, to the Peachy fam. Watch bands again. You know, we have dark mode versions of each thing, and everything is on its way in shipping containers. So I think we're gonna start shipping in about 3 weeks or so, but we have the shirts too. Those are only 100. These are products we actually had to make. It's not like the pre-order thing where you order and then we make them. It's like, no, there's limited quantities. First big jump into stuff like this. So I'm just excited. I'm excited about life. Are you excited? You don't have to be excited. You just have to take the first step, because I definitely was not excited for the past ever. But taking that first step is huge. Taking Jeannie's advice. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Kind of creepy advice. And there was a lot of elephants this past year, but one bite at a time, one elephant at a time. That really is a creepy saying. But yeah, I guess let me know if you like this video. Hit that subscribe button down below for new videos every single week, and thank you. Thank you to the people who have been around for years. Thank you to the people who just subscribed, who maybe just found me, and a special thank you to the people who've been here for 10, 9, 8 years. Creative Spaces TV, the vlogging days, the Nashville days, if anyone remembers that. I think a lot of people think just Texas and New York, but Nashville played a huge part in my life. I'm gonna stop rambling, and the only thing that there's left to do is to stay peachy. Okay, bye. Oh wait, stay peachy. Stay peachy, we have the peach back. Okay, bye.